Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope everyone's having a great Thanksgiving. Welcome to the Johnny Small Pepper broadcast. This is broadcasting from Southern California, actually around the San Diego area, right by the Mexican border. I hope you're all doing great. And I hope each of you are having a blessed Thanksgiving. We got a lot to go through today and a lot to be grateful for. And today's program, as we wait for people to come in, um, is to be grateful for what we have, not worry about what we don't have. And I want to thank each and every one of you guys that are coming in. For the people that are just starting on the channel, always skip to about 15 minutes for most of the videos. Today's going to be a little bit longer of a format because we're just hanging out today. We've got a whole bunch of people that are going to be coming and going today, guys. It's not going to be a big live today, I don't think. But today I wanted to gather everyone together. And that's the most important thing. For all my other videos, guys, started about 15 minutes in. That's when I start doing my peppers. And after I do the introductions, I have my shut-up-o-meter, Johnny's shut-up-o-meter. So that's what I use to tell me to shut up. And I'm not using it today, guys. Why? We're just hanging out. We're having a good time. Possum, welcome. Thank you very much for coming on in. Yellow Shirt Dad, thank you very much for coming on in. Yellow Shirt Dad's a great channel. He's always got a joke, always got a smile on his face. Very positive guy. Always welcome here. William E., thank you very much. Have a great Thanksgiving. Guys, if you can just stay in here for a second just to say hi or whatever, that's all you need to do. Guys, if anything, we got 10 in the house already. There's a million lives on, guys, today. One of them is Princess Warrior Gaming, which is also Sheena's Ketovore Life or Sheena's Thrifty Sales. She's live. It's in my community page. Please go give her a visit. Jared King Live TV. King TV is live right now. A massive channel, guys. If you're looking for a place to go hang out and hear some great stuff, he's live on another live with mine, guys. I would encourage you to go say hi to Jared and Lori and wish them a happy Thanksgiving. Scott Swift is also having a live. All these are on my community page. If you want to go visit them during the live, guys, please feel free to. Everyone here knows the value of this family. And to be worried about sharing lives with other people is ridiculous. My thing is, I send you over to Scott's channel, right? Scott Swift, which is a warrior for this country, and Joy Stewart. You go there and you meet a beautiful family. You go to Jared King and you go to Lori King, and you hear all these great stories. They're wonderful people. And then you go to Sheena, Princess Warrior Gaming, all shared on my community page, guys, going live right now. I would encourage each one of you guys to go there. George, Fishing the Dream was just live a while back. We've had some great folks, guys. Let me welcome everyone in. We've got 12 in the house already. God is Great from Japan. Welcome. Thank you very much for coming on in. Kelly King, how are you doing, buddy? Great seeing you. I saw you live last night. I don't know what happened. I have terrible signal here. That's why I'm in the middle of this right here. I had to go change. I have a wonky signal out here. It's really bizarre. Kelly King, thank you very much. You're an awesome supporter. I appreciate you very much. God is Great. Thank you very much for coming in. George, Fishing the Dream. Thank you so much for coming on in, guys. I'm going to pour a glass of bourbon is what I'm going to do. It is Thanksgiving. And you might want to say, Johnny, why aren't you with your family? Well, I am. They're not here, but I'm with them. And my son's coming in next week, flying into California. I got my whole family out here that's coming in tomorrow. We're celebrating Thanksgiving tomorrow. And I figured, guys, since I'm camping and stuff, I could just have worked on my projects and stuff. I'm very busy here. I cut my workout short today so I could make this live for everyone. I thought it was well worth that time. Why? Because everyone needs a place to be. The worst thing to do is to feel like you're alone, and you're never alone, guys. The worst thing you can do is feel the impact of the holiday season. You're not alone. You've got your family, and this is part of the family. And I welcome each and every one of you here. I've got friends and family that are going to be dropping in. Guys, my name is Johnny on here. and I want to thank you very much for coming on in. My family is spread around all the United States, and I want to welcome my son Jacob, Jonah, Jack. Thank you very much. And I want to thank my beautiful wife and the kids all for just being awesome. Um, I've got friends that are spread out throughout the globe, guys, um, on YouTube as well as personally. I've worked around the world, and it's a pleasure being here. It's a pleasure having you visit with us today. And I want to thank each and every one of you for spending a few minutes with us. Guys, you don't need to stay today. We're just having some fun. I wanted to give a place for everyone to come to have some laughs, and that's what we're going to do. I've got some bourbon. Cheers, guys. By the way, I am drinking Four Roses small batch. Four Roses small batch. It's awesome. I've got a cigar. I want to wait till the wind dies down a little bit here, guys. The number one thing we worry about in California is wildfires. And I want to tell you, these things can burn a football field a second. You want to see weather systems form, tornadoes form, even atmospheric stuff form. That's what happens here. And, we're really guarded about that. Thank you very much, Guidos, for coming on in. George, thank you very much. Yellow Shirt Dad, I really appreciate you coming to visit. Face the Ace, thank you so much for being here. Face the Ace is everywhere, guys. And I want to thank you for being here today. It's awesome to have you. Scratch Master, welcome on in. Welcome on in. Guys, we're going to have some fun. Today, I have got what I consider some of the hottest peppers I've ever eaten. Now, you've seen me before eat a chocolate Primotalii, and that's what these guys are. They're nasty. Look at that. Look at how nasty that is. That is one of the hottest peppers in the world. I've eaten 3 of them many, many times. Many times. Got up to a 2. I had 2 of them the other day. These are the hottest peppers I've ever had. I was up to a 7. A 7. I never get to a 7. I've been to a 12 once, guys. That's when I ate 5 red Primotalii, stuffed them all in my mouth, and just started chewing. For 10 minutes, I was chewing on ice to try to put the fire out. Today, we're going to eat 2. Hopefully, I can get up to 3. I'm not a hero, guys. If you're eating peppers and think that makes you a hero, you're sadly mistaken. There's a lot of unhappy people that think that's true. It's not. No one cares. It's food. And if you're doing it because you're a competitor, God bless you. I don't know why, but I think that's, if you want to do that, fine. Lisa Anderson, thank you so much for being here. William E., thank you so much. Possum. Guys, this is a very special guy. We all don't know what planet he came to learn to speak in, but we're all trying to figure the state that he learned to speak in, and it's not the one he lives in. He's a great guy, and his beautiful wife, Queen Possum. We just dearly love them. Possum, thank you so much for being here. Kelly King, I appreciate you. Relaxing and cooking from Spain. So we have Japan, Spain. We're going to get the UK contingent in here. We're going to get the Filipino contingent. We're going to get Ukraine in here. We're going to get Australia in here. We're going to get all these different continents, guys. And I want to tell you, it's marvelous. When you're on a conference call, guys, and you are on a conference call, it's 8 in the morning here, noon in one person, and 8 at night at the other person. That's when you know you have global company. Anyway, I hope you're all having a great time. Thank you, Relaxing and Cooking. Great channel, guys. I share their videos out all the time. A very special person, very loving person. Elgin Benz. Elgin Benz lives in the, I believe, the South Island of the Philippines. He lives in the jungle, and he just got electricity for his house. There were so many people that contributed to that. Think about that, guys. Just got electricity. This is a guy that's a family man, a husband, father, and he lives in a jungle, and he just got electricity. He's an awesome dude, and we all love him. Elgin Benz, thank you so much for being here. It's just a pleasure to have you as part of my family. Grillin' and Chillin', thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Randy, Missouri Outlaw, always traveling the country, meeting people. This is the guy that's truly the essence, guys, of what YouTube is. He actually gets in his truck, drives around the country, and he meets the people. It's amazing. The guy's an awesome guy, and I want to tell you, he'll tell you like it is. Diabolical Debbie, thank you so much for being here. I always get to see you, and I always enjoy it. Cast Iron Carnivore. Cast Iron Carnivore I met through Mike, who does Driving London, which is a carnivore cabbie, and now is Mike's Life. And this guy has about 32 subscribers. 32, right? And he's well spoken. His videos are excellent for a newbie. And he really has a good knack for this. I think he can go really far. The only challenge I would have is if you're doing just diet stuff. I think it's a niche that you need to broaden up on. Just my opinion. And the diet is very cool. I just met a guy at Cast Iron Carnivore. Um, it's a schooly life, I think is what it is. He just lost 50 pounds on the carnivore diet. Thank you so much for being here. Sheena, Sales and Thrifty. That's Princess Warrior Gaming. She's live now. You can find her on my community page. We got 20 in the house, and you can go visit her and say hi to her. She's Sheena. It's Princess Warrior Gaming. Please go visit her. She's an awesome person, guys. We've been friends since I had 10 people on YouTube. Cindy, thank you very much for being here. Always a pleasure. I see you everywhere. It's great to have you, and thank you so much for being here. Pub Rights Channel, thank you very much. We are connected. Sugar, thank you so much for being here. Let me make it to the bottom again, guys. Thank you again, Lisa. Guys, it's so awesome. Now, Antlers, how you doing, Antlers? Thank you so much for being here. You know, guys, before I go any further down in the chat, and please don't get insulted, I wanted to share with you something that really is intriguing to me. You know, when we were in school, right? We were in school and we were taught that Christopher Columbus came across the Mayflower, landed at Plymouth Rock. You can go visit today. You can go see the Mayflower, a replica of the Mayflower. You can go visit the Wampanoag people. You can. You know who the Wampanoag people are? They're the Indians that were at and showed the Pilgrims how to survive that first winter, right? And then we slaughtered them. We took advantage of them. There was 30 to 100,000 of the Wampanoags. It was a combination of 5 tribes, 30 to 100,000 people from New Hampshire, all the way on up to Rhode Island. A very proud nation, guys. This wasn't Christopher Columbus and the Pilgrims landing in Plymouth Rock. And by the way, guys, I've been to Plymouth Rock. You know what Plymouth Rock is? It's a boulder surrounded by a chain link fence. I think it's, 6 feet by 6 feet by 6 feet. That's it. That's what it is. I was really disheartened. Now, why did I go there? Well, I had a business function there. I said, I'm going to go to Plymouth Rock. So I went to Plymouth Rock and looked at it. So I got a little bit intrigued with that. And I thought, well, Christopher Columbus, they had the Indians. The Indians showed them how to overwinter, and showed them how to plant their stuff. Well, there's no evidence that they actually invited the Indians to sit down at the meal. 1. 2, there were 5 nations that showed them how to make it through the winter. And then they were pushed out of their land, murdered, slaughtered, and eventually one of the Wampanoag chiefs was beheaded because it was so brutal. Just understand, guys, that the story we were taught in high school, in grade school, is not true at all. And I want to make you aware of that, not to bring you down. I want to make you aware of that because this country, as great as it is, has treated the Native Americans in a very challenging way. And I want to recognize that. I also want to recognize the fact that we've become much more civilized, whatever that means. And I don't know what that means anymore. Not the way the country's being run. So on a positive note, guys, the real thing is that I wanted to mention to you is that the Wampanoags did help the Pilgrims survive, and then in turn were forced off their land and murdered. The other thing that's more important here, guys, when we get an idea of what Thanksgiving is, it's celebrated. How many nations, guys, in chat? Annette, welcome. Iron Antler, welcome. George, welcome. Great seeing you, Annette. Great seeing you, Annette. I really appreciate you being here. Guidos, thank you. Hey, thank you, Jeff. Good to see you. Brewers prospect. You always see me supporting him. He's a great dude. Salt of the earth, guys. Every Friday, I go to his channel. And he's doing lives now, I think on Monday, too. Okay, so here's a question for the chat. Everyone ready? How many nations, and this is, you can get it between 1 and 2. Good evening, Cast Iron Carnivore. Go back a little bit. I was just chatting about you. How many nations or countries celebrate Thanksgiving? Go. Anthony J., welcome. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Happy Thanksgiving. How many nations? How many nations? Thank you. Thank you, George. William E., thank you very much. I did. I'm not touching the junk. I'm not touching the junk. I want to get 3 down today, guys. I prepped hard today, guys. I prepped hard. Sandy Toes, welcome. How you doing? Sandy Toes, welcome. We are drinking bourbon. I got a cigar. I'm a little afraid of the wind right now. I've got a grill right next to me. You can't see. I've got a steak sitting by that. I've got some Reaper powder, and which I don't like peppers and I don't like spice that much. And I've got salt, Montreal seasoning. I've got peanut butter. I've got a cigar. I don't know if California, the wind, all that stuff. I just don't know. Sandy, it's welcome. Sandy is from Australia, guys. Where did I say? We're going to be around the world today. I want to thank each and every one of you for spending a few minutes with us. If you can only spend, hey, how you doing, Johnny? Boom, gone. That's okay with me, guys. It's just a place to hang out if you have nowhere else to be, or if you have somewhere else to be and you're just looking to burn a few minutes. Well, I can guarantee you I'm going to waste your time. Thank you so much for being grilling and chilling with Dan. Great seeing you here. Lisa, thank you so much. It's great having all of you here today, guys. What a great day. You know, Thanksgiving for me. Handicapped traveler. I love this guy and his wife. They're such great people, and you know their videos are so wholesome. I just love watching them, guys. Handicapped traveler. If you're not following these guys, someone will share your link, maybe. You know it's awesome. I just love the guys. There's just my followers are the best. I've groomed out all. By the way, I got 450 people on the block. You know, I just don't mess around with it anymore, guys. And you know what? What's happened after that is unbelievable. John P. Adventures. This guy is a stud. He did a video describing a pepper bird with a jalapeno. A dude, a stud. John, thank you so much for being here. I just love this guy. He goes out hiking. He doesn't know how to get back, and it's unbelievable. And you know what? He always finds his way back because he's a smart guy. He's a smart dude. And he does a whole bunch of stuff. He refinishes stuff, and he's a family man, a husband, and all that. It's awesome. He's an awesome guy. I don't want to guess the country. I don't want to guess the country. I'm just coming up with a blank. Great having you all here. Scully, welcome in here, Johnny. Welcome in here, Scully. Thank you so much. Got a glass of bourbon in here. Guys, I just want to give everyone a place to go. Now, I wanted to remind everyone that King Jared TV, it's on my community page, is doing a live also. Please go say hi to him. Sheena, Princess Warrior, it's on my community page. Sheena Princess Warrior, I think it is, or Princess Warrior Gaming. That's what it is. Princess Warrior, also doing a live. Go visit her as well. And also Scott Swift, a military man. His motto is not today. He's fighting life right now, guys, with his family. Every day is not today. Scott Swift and his beautiful wife, Joyce Stewart, are doing Thanksgiving today, right alive, right along with mine. We all plan them at the same time differently. I didn't know. And I want you to go visit them as well. They're all on my community page. Please go give them a visit during this live, guys. You don't have to stay here. We got 28 in the house, guys. I've got personal friends coming. One person today, guys, who might be visiting today, is going to, I think we've already come to a basic understanding that it sounds interesting, is going to share for the first time ever a ghost in his house. And this is something he actually saw. So I'm really thrilled. It's a childhood friend. I trust him implicitly like I would trust my father and mother. Salt of the earth, honest dude. And I can't wait to do that. I've also got a guy that I'm working with on Marine One that served with Reagan, who has some stories for us. I've also got another person who knew one of the famous actors, Marlboro actors. And he met him. He said he'd like to visit with us and talk to us. 30 in the house today, guys. Awesome stuff. So I wanted to make sure that I answered your question. The question here: how many countries celebrate Thanksgiving? It's 17. Could be 18. Could be 19. Let me read you the countries, guys. I just want to let you know that around the world, different dates, different months, Thanksgiving is celebrated for any number of reasons. Whether it's harvest time, which is a lot of the fall, right? They're just thankful for the year. They're in a good mood. They're going into winter. They're hunkering down. Their families, everything. It's all good times, right? Chilling and grilling. Thank you, John P. Awesome having you here. Burpee Yoga Uncle, thank you so much for being here, buddy. I really appreciate that. Burpee is internationally known, guys. He is the man. This guy can break down the internet and YouTube for you in like seconds. He is cold stone correct, guys. So here's the countries: Israel, Malaysia, Australia, Canada, Grenada, Liberia, Netherlands, St. Lucia, of course, USA, Barbados, right? Brazil, Ghana, China, Japan. Japan's day is actually the Labor Thanksgiving Day. It's to celebrate the laborer. China is the Moon Festival, right? But all Thanksgiving for the past year to be thankful for. In Vietnam, it's Tet Tung Tao. I believe that's how it's spelled or pronounced. In South Korea, it's Hangui. Hangui. That's right. In Germany, Vietnam, Switzerland, and the UK, it's Britsgiving. Britsgiving. Did you know that? I didn't know that. See, I didn't even know that Canada celebrated Thanksgiving. I didn't. And everyone's starting to recognize today. They all know Thanksgiving. And it turns out that it's not just an American day, it's an international day of, it seems, ever growing about thanks for the year and what we really thankful for. Why don't you list that, guys, in the chat? What are you thankful for? Because I'm telling you what, no matter how bad everything is, no matter how bad it is, guys, period, you're alive. If your knee hurts like my knee hurts, right? And I can complain about my knee hurts, I can walk still. How many people can't? How many people are dead that can't walk? They can't even sit in a wheelchair. How many people have a life sentence of death because they have a terminal illness? We have everything to be thankful for, guys. And that's what today is about. It's to remind us that we're so blessed to be alive. No matter what our challenges, it's to be grateful for. It's to reach out to other people. This channel is about love, hope, and moving forward, guys. That's what this channel is about. I've been called everything by a bunch of dopes. Who cares? Who cares? Everyone knows who they are. No one's ever going back to their channel. No one wants anything to do with them. And no matter how much they lie and make up stuff and buy people and buy views, no one's ever coming to them. Why? Everyone knows what they are. Why? I didn't have to say a word. Didn't have to say a word. They just showed everyone what they are. You can't undo that, guys. You can't undo that. And I'm going to eat some fake peppers. I'm going to eat some fake peppers. Unbelievable. Guys, today is a day of thanks. Think of something and be grateful for what we have, not for what we don't have. And that's kind of the montage today, the monologue. Guys, I wanted to share with you, first of all, what Thanksgiving is, kind of the history about it, because we always, Christopher Columbus and the Pilgrims came over on the Mayflower, blah, 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 blah. Rubbish. They did come over. They didn't have this beautiful dinner. It was all, they can't find any of it. We need to be thankful. We can't go back to the past. We can't correct our failures. You can't go back and undo stuff. You can go back and apologize to family members. That's fine, if you wish. You can go back and you can make things right with old friends. You can, if you wish. Or you can move forward. And that's what this channel is about, is moving forward and helping everyone move forward and have a fun place to go. Burpee Yoga, thanks for being here. Thank you so much. Got great people in here. Great people. Scully is the author that reads to you guys. It's a very unusual channel. And it's a very special talent. This guy is endless with what he does, and it's amazing to listen to that. George, what's not true? Share with me. I'm gonna try to make it to the end here. Stickman, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you, Stickman. Anthony J, thanks so much. Thanks so much. Good seeing you, John P. Derby, blessings to you too, sir. Blessings. Derby's great. He does commissioned songs. Like if you're looking for a introduction song to your channel, or you have a business or something, contact Derby Jack. He has a business that does that. It's great. He's a great guy too, guys. You see here, George. I'm trying to find your comment. Hey, Sheena's just popped in. Sheena just popped off the hook. Ted, how you doing, bud? You know, Ted just had a hunting video. I want to tell you, I've never gone hunting. I've been hunting. I've shot some stuff, but I've never gone hunting. I want to tell you, Ted is an outdoorsman. Fishing, avid fisher, makes lures and stuff. But this guy, he is the real deal, man. This guy goes out. I think he hunted for 6 days. They're sawing logs next to him. The guy still got a buck. I think 9 points or something like that. Ted, it was great. Congratulations. It's awesome. Yes, exactly right. You know, guys, it's when you get to be my age, when you get to be George's age, when you get to get through life and you get the crap kicked out of you, it's called life, right? But that's the time when you start to get a different perspective. For me, God was part of the answer to me. I'm not going to go into this big thing, guys, but God helped provide me an absolute definitive proof of the all-powerful for me, right? Absolute belief. The odds that I've met people, 2 in 8 billion. 2 in 8 billion. Guys, I was working with a person in Arizona. I'm in Scotland. In the middle of nowhere, I turn around and that person is in the distillery I'm in Scotland. 2 people, 8 billion people, and I walk into the guy in another country in the middle of nothing for no reason. Nothing. It's impossible. Now, why did I meet that person? I don't know. But it was intentional and it was on purpose. You just don't have those meetings by accident, guys. And George, explain that a little bit more for me, if you would. Sandy, great having you in here. River Rat, great seeing you. This guy makes me crack up. He's such a good guy. I just love listening to him. His soft demeanor is just amazing, guys. Harry Humstone, just on your channel the other day, yesterday, I think. I'm trying to catch up, guys. Little explanation. I got 31 in the house. Thank you. First of all, I've been working for 3 weeks, noon till night, trying to get my RV fixed, repack it. I took everything out of the RV, literally everything. I cleaned everything. I washed everything. I itemized everything. And for 12 to 16 hours a day, plus work, plus family, I had to take that time off to do that. Plus, I was working 50 hours a week. I'm not complaining, guys. I'm just explaining. So I couldn't be on YouTube. I just couldn't be on it. So I decided to take a break. Best thing I ever did, guys. Next, I'm on break, come back, and Harry Humstone pops up. Now, Harry Humstone's I met from Sarcastic Storage Stacker. Sarcastic Storage Stacker I met from Fat and Spicy, I think. Fat and Spicy, it goes on and on. But Harry Humstone had a great live the other day, and I missed it. So I was watching the rerun. It was fantastic. Harry, thank you so much for coming in. Corner Clubhouse Cobalt. This guy, every day at noon, he has Eastern time. He has a half-hour program. Great guy. I encourage him to do a talk program, but he's chosen a different format, which is absolutely awesome. Whatever makes him happy. He's starting to build up a routine, guys, and that's the hard thing to do is consistency. Anything that you do that's a success has to be consistent. And I want to thank anyone here that can come in for 5 seconds and just say hi. That's all you need to do, guys. If you can do that, I'm just happy as a pig in mud. Corner Clubhouse Cobalt, thank you so much for being here. Nez, thank you for being here. You know, Nez just finished her deviled eggs the other night, and she goes, I am tired. I said, I get you. I feel you. And I thought it was really interesting because, you prepare all this stuff and then you gotta, you go to bed and you gotta get up and do it all again. It's part of the festive part of the season. It's such a great time of year with the fall and the leaves falling. It's awesome. Great seeing you, River Rat. Handicap Travel Love Hand, you lucky ducky. Thank you so much for being here. I can tell you, Sheena probably shared me out. I was on her channel, Warrior Princess Gaming. I was telling everyone to go over there and say hi to her. Sheena and I have been together forever, and she is true blue. We always share stuff and, help each other out. Her channel's morphed as much as mine has. And I want to thank her for her friendship and for her always supporting me. It is so amazing to have Sheena as a friend, and her channel's excellent. She sells jewelry and stuff for very reasonable prices. She's an awesome lucky ducky. It's been great to watch your channel change as well. I know you've gone through a few of the things that I have. Great having you, Harry. Great having you. Happy Thanksgiving. And thanks to you, Iron Antler, too. I appreciate that. Huga, welcome. I got it right. Great having you here. Guys, I see this channel around in so many channels is supporting people. And they're relatively new here, right? For me, I'm overloaded and I'm just getting to know these channels, and it's a pleasure to have you here today. They've come into my channel regularly, guys, and it's fantastic. It's fantastic, and I meet them from the family of channels around and from the sharing out. You're sharing out of these videos like today. Share this out on your community tab would be great. My last video had 12 shares. That's unbelievable, guys. And the video went, it did great for a live, and you never get any views on a live, guys. It's like, oh boy, a live. I'm not going to watch that. So, everyone know, you know what I'm talking about. It's great. See, Duggar, you are the one I was talking about. I got to get a hold of you. I need my email is Johnny Smallpepper, one consistent thing at gmail.com. If you would, sir, I would like to sign you up to get you to do an interview that we talked about. And I think it's going to be fabulous because you can tell things like very few people. You're a storyteller. You're like me. You're like light years ahead of me. But you are that guy that is going to make the program unbelievable. And it is. My name is Cuddles, guys, because I have the emotional absorbency of concrete. So, yeah, I want to thank you for that, Duggar. Mr. Alien Boy, great seeing you in here. Duggar, guys, is one of the coolest dudes out there. And one of the great things, guys, with Doug's, and this is not true with 90% of the people you get up on panel with. You get up on panel and there's a dynamic. And Doug just sits back in his chair and he waits for the time and he says like 2 words and it's like a volume, right? Because they're meaningful words, and it's always funny, it's always smart, it's always humble. And when he talks about fishing, there's no humble. He knows what he's talking about, right? There's that definitive thing. But Duggar is one of those guys where you're not fighting for time. You're just looking forward to having a conversation. It's amazing to be up on a panel with him. I can't give anyone higher praise than that. Duggar, it's a pleasure. Sandy Toes is a mom and a very huge supporter, guys. Huge supporter. And just a lovely person. She has such a great sense of humor. She's in Australia. And she lives in I think in an island, peninsula island thing. And just a beautiful woman. Just so many awesome things about her. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate that. And, Nez is like an artist, and she's so well read. But she always puts a lot of thought and passion into stuff that she does. And her channel, which we become good friends, her channel is very special, because you go in there and people go into her channel for fun. They go in to watch her paint these beautiful paintings. I'm going to have a work done with her. And they go in there, and the dialogue between people is outrageous. It's fun. It's awesome. And people go in there to see what's going to be said. They want to see what she's drawing. They want to hear the dialogue from so many different perspectives. And I want to tell you, you don't know what's going to happen in her chat, but that is why Nez is so awesome. Plus that she's an amazing person, number one. And number two, she is a real talented singer and artist as well. Thanks for being here, Nez, and she's one of the finest supporters. Thank you. Winnie Witch, good seeing you. Good seeing you. Thank you, Nez. Guys, please feel free to share out each other's links if you wish. Take it easy today. God, we got 33 in the house, guys. This is exactly what I was hoping for. I got a steak at the grill here. I actually have my Suburban. It's a big car parked between me and the wind, and I'm still getting wind to the point where I can't feel comfortable smoking my cigar. People have lit up entire forests here. Two things. Number one, there's a piece of glass off a glass bottle that magnified the sun to light a piece of dried grass, which lights up the whole forest. Another guy was hitting a golf ball. Hit a golf ball. Spark, fire. So it's really, really sensitive here. I don't know, other parts of the country and the world are probably the same as that. Okay. You know what? I thought the same thing, George. And I'm put it this way. I am not challenging that. What I did too, I didn't think Britain did or UK did, but it said that it was not. I don't know if it was official, George, but it said Brits giving, and I thought I'd never heard that, and I honestly I forgot, but I was going to say, is that right? Because I just didn't know. So obviously, it's written and it's not true. Thanks, George. I appreciate the clarification. Everything you read on the internet is true, isn't it? And when you want to know, you ask someone, guys, with experience. Yeah, it's a big thing in Italy too. I didn't mention Italy. I'm going to write that down for next year. I'll tell you, guys. The older you get, the more you just don't know. You realize you just don't know anything. And let me see here. Italy. My son goes there and he gets mugged. Had to beat the crap out of him. Unbelievable. Finally, when they drew the knife, he had to call it a day. Anyway, what do you do? Let me see here. We got 28 in the house. Guys, thank you for being here. These awesome communities we've created. Right. One of the things that I think is really, really, really key, guys, that we all talk about is getting rid of the bad element. And it's dependent on you. I am going to have to let some really dear people go next year. I'm just not going to be with them. And that's okay with me. That's okay with me. But we have to keep moving forward. We have to keep our communities to what we want. How many times in our lives, guys, right? We go back and see a friend. They haven't changed in 30 years. Talking about the same thing in high school. That's not me. It's not me. I have no interest in that. I don't have a lot of interest in anything. Like I said, the emotional absorbency of concrete. That's why they call me Cuddles. But I'm grateful for the communities and the communities that Jeff has. I want to tell you, his community is a lot slower to embrace, right? They're very conservative guys. It has taken me, Jeff, I think I've been coming to your channel for 2 years, and I took a break for probably 6 months as I was rekindling my channel. But I've been on for 2 years. I've been off for 1 year, taking breaks, and I just took a month off. And in that time, the mining community is very conservative. with their friendship, right? Jeff knows exactly what I'm talking about. It the same in the homesteading community. It's the same in many of the communities. They meet a lot of people all the time, and they just want to get to know you first. But Jeff's community in there, and AU and Benzo and all that, I've known these guys. They're Jeff's the best, closest person I know. AU's really nice also. JP and Wands and more. But I've been in that community for a long time, and I'm really starting to get to know these people and get to know who they are, and they're just great people. And you're right, Jeff. It's really about that, and that's kind of like the importance of what we're grateful for, right? Um, we just don't have anyone on our channels. We have the right people. We don't want numbers. We want the right people. And that's when you start to help your channel grow. And that's what I was saying. I'm going to have to move my channel forward. And I'm moving my channel forward by making some very tough decisions. Number one is efficiency, right? How to work more efficient. I'm spending more time on the accounts. Like, for instance, I've noticed, guys, I don't know if you've noticed, that everyone's just going and writing a comment now and they're not watching your videos, right? Anyone see any different? Not me. So, to tell you the truth, no one watches lives, guys. And if you pretend they watch lives, they don't watch lives. They're like, I'm not going to watch a live after it's over. So the views you get are the people that watch the first 30 seconds and they're gone. That's what it is. Very rarely do you have a really good live. I've had a few of them that were pretty good, like 30 minutes, but rarely does that happen. I'm just being honest. And so when you have a video, it's a little bit different. But lives just don't have that. Older videos, you can't even give them away. They want new videos coming out. You can repurpose the videos if you could do that and change them. You get a whole new set of hits. Why? Because people won't go back and visit them that are new to your account. They won't do it. So I think the point is we put this content out there. We have the right people coming to our channels, guys. And that is, yeah, grandbabies. There you go. Yeah, my YouTube buddies. You know, Jonesy, I made a comment and someone blocked it on the channel the other day. And one second, you might hear some military jets going over my head too. We almost have 40 in here. I made a comment yesterday when you were sitting in your car, and I want to tell you what it was. It was on Brenda's channel. And you were sitting in your car, Jonesy, overlooking the ocean. Joni lives in Tasmania. And I said, Jonesy, whatever you do, don't do it. Just give the car back and they'll only give you 60 or 70 years. And someone thought that was really bad. I thought it was funnier than crap. Anyway, they took it down. I thought it was awesome. Jonesy is a guy that never says anything in an interview. He sits there and everyone talks around him. If you listen to what this man has to say and let him say it, if you listen to what he says and you ask him questions and sit back because he takes time to come up with his thoughts, he's very thoughtful. This guy is an encyclopedia of music, of rock. He's a very wise man. And when I say stuff like that to him, I probably imagine him going like this. Like that. That's it. That's all I get out of him. But that's why Jonesy's Jonesy. Jonesy is always on. We have opposite schedules, guys. And by the way, my schedule's opposite most years, and it's changed 3 times in the last 2 weeks. It's incredible to try to get on here. Yeah, you got that right, Duggar. After serving my country, thank you so much for your service, by the way, and your country too. Your country appreciates it. UK don't. See, there you go. So UK does not. And it said, the way it wrote it in there was kind of hokey. So makes sense. Thank you, Winnie Witch. Have food on the table. You got that right. Roof, food, transportation. Guys, we need to be grateful. That's exactly right. We need to be grateful for what we have. I'm, thank you, Nez. Thanks for sharing, Lucky Duckies. Glacier Shark, how you doing? Glacier Shark came by the other day. I haven't seen him, Glacier Shark, in a while. It's really hard, guys. I've really struggled this last 6 months in trying to figure out how to work my channel more efficiently. I've got 6,000 or 5, whatever the hell I got, but I've got a lot of followers, and what it's come to my understanding with myself is I've got to work better at this. So I've kind of regrouped a little bit. So give me some time to get back on shape. Glacier Shark, thank you so much. Cool hot breeze on a summer day, on a hot day. That's right. For waking up today. You know, this is the stuff I'm talking about. How many people do we know? Think about how many people you know that died in high school. Car accident, never got a chance to live, right? We have to be grateful. Waking up every day. Someone said, what kind of a day? You know, I work with people, guys that work long shifts. Long shifts. They come out and some of them have worked 16, 17 hours. They're out of their minds. They're irrational and everything else. So I have to solve that problem. And one of the things I can tell you is that when your life is that busy and you work that hard, your being grateful should be for simple things like you just said. It should be for having a job, being able to provide for yourself. Can you imagine how many people can't provide for themselves, guys? Just think about it. We're so lucky. We're so lucky. Riverack, great point. Good seeing you, Scully. Wary, thank you so much. Wary, I go on Wary's vlog live probably twice a week. I just can't do it anymore because it's chaos during her lives. And I try to pop in for 5 minutes, guys. Opposite schedule of the world, other side of the world in the Philippines. This woman so much. She's such a good person. Got great content. Got great thought-provoking, a believer, absolutely. It's awesome to have you here. Thank you so much. It means a lot that you're here today. Thank you, everyone, for being here. It's funny that we do not have a Freedom Day, independence from England, but a day of freedom. They won't give us that. Well, you know, there's a lot of things. I think we have them. I just don't think we get them anymore. I think everything's being taken away from us. I do. I really believe that. Nora, how you doing? Sweetest. Nora and I go back to when we don't get to visit each other's channels a lot. But when I do go there, I get the same response. Why? Because, guys, we all know that we can't make everyone's visit. And all we need to do is appreciate the person. We have to love that person, that we go and seek them out. And when I get a chance, you know, when it's not, I'm usually sleeping when Nora goes. I am. So the only time I'm awake when Nora's, I'm old. I got to pee a lot. So, you know, but Nora, that, or I have to get up to take care of one of the kids or something like that. That's, you know, that's how it rolls. But Nora has this great demeanor. Her channel is full of awesome people. It's a huge community that she has. And she's so special of a person, guys. Thank you for being here, Nora. Thank you so much. Yes. Apparently, UK doesn't have anything close to that. You know, the way it read was kind of goofy. It was almost like someone added it in like, oh. Yeah, so, guys, thanks for the clarification. Every day is a blessing, Burpee. That's exactly right, guys. Every day is a blessing. You know, I have been doing some stuff and my body is killing me, right? And I was thinking, should I go see a doc, right? Should I go see a doc? And I thought, no, not until I can't function. And if I could tell you more about that, but it's not important. The point is, we got to be grateful that we can walk. I mean, I know people that can't walk, they can't even get out of bed, guys. I feel so blessed every day. Cuddles McMuffin. Guys, you know, I think, wasn't it Duggar? Didn't I make that up when you were like, Cuddles McMuffin? I don't know how that came up, but I love that name. And when you see a channel that I have coming up, you're gonna love it. You're gonna like it. I think you're gonna like it. Duggar's an awesome dude. It's funny. All peace, love, and happiness and respect to everyone. Yes, guys, our world is very angry right now. And our media, or in any country's media, is not telling anyone the truth. It's all a big machine when you turn on the nightly news, for instance, have you ever listened to what they're actually saying? Hey, this Martha Bean woke up and she had a third arm growing out of her forehead. And, it turned out to be the fluoride from the water. That's not what the stories are. No one gives a shit about that. I'm sorry it happened, and I don't want you to have a third arm coming out of your forehead, but I'm going to tell you something. That's not what's happening. Everyone knows that's not what's happening. And I'm not going to get into politics, guys. But if you listen to the nightly news, that's the number one indicator you cannot believe a word that we're being told. We are independent from UK here, Derby Jack, but still governed by them. Yes, true. Love our Scully. I'm trying to catch up, guys. I know I'm 8 million behind, like I always am. Kevin Fishes. This guy goes out, tries a new lure, and some guy said to him, and he's like this, zing fish, zing fish, zing fish. This guy, there's no more fish left. Kevin, you didn't leave any left. And then he has another picture. They're all stuffed and vacuum sealed and stuff. He goes, I can't fit any more in my freezer. I was going to have you send them to me because I have some 85-pound catfish in this place right here. And they say there probably are the 4-pound ones left for me, and they probably have no fins, right? They're probably just sitting there like a log. But Kevin can show you how to fish. I want to tell you, and a great guy. This guy's a great guy. I met him like a month ago, and I've seen him around. I just met him, and I just get a kick out of this stuff. Mike's life. Are you working tonight, Mike? Are you working tonight? Cheers, mate. Yeah, no, I'll tell you. Yeah. Good seeing you, Mike. Mike is a huge supporter, guys. It was Driving London, Carnivore Cabbie. Now it's Mike's Life. Mike and I go back to Driving London, guys. I don't know how I met him. I still can't explain it. And it was meant to be, right? I cannot explain how I ended up on this dude's channel at all, ever. And we just started chatting. I loved his driving videos. He would talk. He seems so grounded. He's a crazy dude. But he seems so grounded. He's like hopped up on coffee. He drinks like it's like me. Someone says, "How many cups of coffee?" I said, "Cups? I'm talking pots of coffee a day. What are you, crazy? I'm drinking pots." Speaking of coffee, I'm having coffee. It's cold out here today. It's really kind of chilly. But no, met him, and he's like, he worked these huge hours, and not only that, I'm not going to tell you the details, guys, but this guy is really well respected in his area, and I didn't know it until there was a video or two, and I'm like, holy crud, that explains a lot, because I always thought pretty highly of him. He sounded so in tune with stuff. But Mike's always been a huge supporter of this channel, guys, and I cannot say enough about him. He introduced me to cast iron carnivore too. And Cast Iron Carnivore is another one I'm going to be promoting as well. I just meet the most incredible people. MB Heritage Farms, welcome in here. I was on their channel the other day, guys. Very busy chat, and I want to thank you for welcoming me. That was very special. Thank you so much for coming in. It's a big community there. They get a lot of people coming in. Okie Grower, you know, I appreciate you coming to my video the other day and leaving your comment. That meant a lot to me. You know, this is a very busy, challenging time of year, right? I mean, it always is. We got 30 people in here still, guys. And one of the amazing things are that you find time to come to my channel. I just cannot believe it, guys. And I can't get to everyone's response anymore, guys. I try to leave a heart or a thumbs up because I'd rather recognize you that way. I've got a system, by the way, guys. I don't know if you have a system, but if I need to go to their channel, I hit a thumbs up. If I been to your channel that week, I hit a thumbs up and a heart, right? But if I don't have a heart on it, I know I need to go to your channel and follow through and watch a video for you. It's a system I have. How are you feeling today? Oh, Scully's good. Scully, his toupee shifted during his show the other day. I felt a rumble. I hope you don't have a toupee. That wasn't personal. Face the Ace is here, popping in. Thank you very much, Kevin. Oh, you know, guys, every time I want to make sure I get up to his I just blew it. Dude, Bill, okay. Kevin Fishes, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Bill is, guys, I say this every time out of respect for Bill. Bill is a true friend. He offered me a home, a community, his friendship. And ever since that day when he did that, because we were friends before there was a bunch of nonsense by a bunch of nonsense people. And everyone knows who they are. They don't go to their channels ever again. It's the funniest thing. But the Bill was one of those guys. He's one of those guys that had so much influence. He just doesn't even realize it. He's so well respected. And he took me under his wing and introduced me to people and on YouTube. Bill, thank you so much. Your friendship means so much to me. And I'm going to say that till the end of the earth. Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving. Yeah. Sheena is lovely too, Winnie. She really is. She's awesome. Face the Ace, happy Thanksgiving to you. God bless our vets, troops, and they can get a hoorah. You got that right. By the way, Doug's, did you serve? I think you did, didn't you? George, I appreciate you being here. Canadian Family Life, welcome. See this channel everywhere now, guys. It's funny. When you see a channel go from starting out to figuring it out to working it out and to developing what they become. Canadian Family Life is one of those channels, guys. It's come a real long way. And it's fun because I'm bumping into them everywhere. It's great seeing you in here. Thank you so much for being here. John P. We love John P. Don't we? Face the Ace. We love John P. Yeah, I'm telling you, that one of the nicest guys. Serrano and cayenne peppers in my grow tent. Nice. Well, if you can, when you get those grown, I will do a few on my channel if you'll send them to me. All right, and we can do them together if you want. We'll just do a live and we'll do some pepper eating. How does that sound? Nez and I got to do some hot sauce pepper stuff, or I can send you some hot peppers, Nez. I got boxes. Look at this box. This is nothing compared to what I haven't even opened this. I don't even know if it's all mildewed or whatever. Look at the Primotalis. Bruce sent me. These are the hottest peppers in the world. You're a madman, Bruce. By the way, Bruce Cook did Pepper X, if someone will leave his thing. Pepper X. He did the Pepper X sauce. It didn't get him to a 0.2 out of 1. Nothing. It was a non-burger. The Pepper X, I think it was called Extreme or something. It's his last video. No, it's not his last. It's like 2 or 3 videos down. He just did 10 million Scoville heat unit, a gusher with his pepper with some tincture in it, and I'll do some of that again too. I've got the same stuff that he does, but I'm going to do those as well. But he did that, and I'm just in no rush. People don't get tincture; they just don't get tincture, and it's a spicy stuff made with grain alcohol and stuff. It's really highly concentrated with capsaicin crystals and you got to be very careful with the stuff. You can really get yourself in the sims when something's 13 million or 10 million Scoville heat units. You know you're in Pain City, right? There's no bluffing on that. Thank you all just for popping in. I really appreciate it. If that's all you can do, guys, I understand. Downtown, Mr. Downtown, Mr. I got a new knee. Ernie is catfishing royalty. Him and his wife Chrissy, the king and queen. These guys are so well respected. It's so funny. I was talking with him today, and he cracked me up. He goes, "All I wanted to do is if I can make you laugh." It was just so great. I just love having this guy. It's awesome knowing you, Ernie, and it's awesome to have gotten to know you. And I don't know how we met. Was it Hog Legs or something like that? I'm not sure, but it's been an amazing journey. And I'm so glad that you're getting better and you're getting your knee fixed. And that's going to be a game changer. Just listen to exactly what the doctor says. 27 in the house. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. See, Ernie's automatically recognized, guys. Okay, what did I miss? What did I miss? 1 second here. I just I'm just trying to. Oh God, is someone that I missed something, guys? Everyone's laughing. Everyone's laughing. I missed something. Don't listen to Duggar. He's a crazy. Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's true. See, everyone knows. Everyone knows. This is, you can be a jackass, and in some communities, jackasses they think they're really great people. They're all they are is jackasses, and in most of the communities, everyone knows who they are, and they all solve the problem. I don't have to say a word about it. It's the best thing in the world. Why? People, earring, mango, soy, yogurt. Wow, that's a combination. Sounds good though. There you go. Mike served too. Mike served too. You see, I'm getting to full steam. That's true. He is. Getting to 200 subscribers. So, are you at 200, Face the Ace, or do you need a few more? Can we send a few more your way? It's awesome having you in here, guys. Is Abandon in here? Oh my God, this place is going to go straight in the crapper. Nez, Mike, and Abandon. Oh my God, you guys, I'm banning you from talking. Professional Paranormal. I love Dustin. I love Dustin. For whatever it's worth, guys. Dustin is very similar to me. He's a loner. Very social, but he does stuff that he wants to do, and he really goes out there and does it. And I applaud it. It's always very detail oriented. Thank you so much. And I always share his stuff out whenever I get his live. The problem is I'm getting most of the professional paranormals after it says live, but I go to click on it. It's on a replay. Little J Money Lifestyle. Welcome. Good to see you. Thank you so much, Gareth. Now, Gareth, am I going to have to put you on timeout with Nez and Mike? Are you guys going to start to stir up the chat like, last time, guys, and I want to tell you, it failed miserably. I banned them from talking to each other. I banned them. I said, you may not talk to each other. And then it broke loose. You guys, I got to plug in here. I'm glad it's kind of, I'm glad it's kind of chilly out today, guys, because this is giving me a chance to, 1 second, I got to make sure. This thing is just draining my power. That may limit me here. And we got full power. 1 second. I'm going to go straight into my phone, guys. Let me see something here. Got to check something. I want to make sure we are not charging, and I don't know why. Ah, there we go. There we go, guys. Perfect. Now I'm going to plug it all. All right, we're back. Okay, so I just had to make sure, guys, that I was charging again. Here we go. We're going to turn sideways. We're back. All right, there we go. So I'm going to have to ban everyone. Deej, it is Deej sky. It's amazing. Look at the sky. I'll show you the guys. Here's the background here. The climbing mountain that I've been talking about. I think that's it right there. Right there, that huge cliff. It's got to be thousands of feet tall. Um, yeah, you haven't been good. You guys, I'm in serious trouble. Sheena, great seeing you here. I was trying to send people over to your Princess Warrior Gaming. I was sending you over to you and Jared King and all that. And the funny thing about this site here, this is the reservoir, guys, and it's I can't show you the tower, the inflow tower from here. But you know, it was funny because I had these beautiful sites picked out so I could have this huge view, right? This big view. All of them are taken today. So apparently I thought people wouldn't be here today. No, they're all over the place. They're all over the place. And they're camping everywhere here. It's amazing. It's gorgeous out. Slight breeze today. It'll be really chilly tonight. I can tell you that. But it has been spectacular weather here. Okay, guys, we're not gonna, guys. Okay, I'm just warning you. I'm warning the triad. Larky at all, whatever. And I don't know what I'm going to do. Anyway, Jared, welcome. By the way, Jared, I was sending people over to you're on my community page. I was sending them over to you. I was sending them over to Scott Swift, and I was sending them over to Sheena. We don't have to be worried about sharing people. But I knew you were going live, and I was trying to send people over to your channel as well. Jared King is one of the most successful channels, guys, and it's not hokum. This guy is so genuine. He has 14,000 followers. I think a year ago he had 6,000 or 5. Jared, you correct me. Um, and I went up to him the other day and I said, "You are such a success on YouTube. It is really marvelous to watch your success go in the way it has. And it's morphing. He's now got different stories. He's got people contributing. He's got his own stories. Jared King TV, if you're not going and you don't know Jared, this guy brought me into his community as well. Jared, I don't know if you know this. At the beginning of this program, I was talking about bringing a guy on who has a ghost in his house as he grew up. And he's never talked about this before. But he told me about this, I don't know, 40 years ago. And I asked him if he would be willing to come share the story. And he said, I've never talked about it publicly. And this is not hokum. This is visualization of this happening. This is actually I don't know if he has a picture of it. I don't know if he has a picture. But this guy is salt of the earth, and I can't wait to get him on. I just talked with him today. But we go back when I was 4 years old. I think I knew this guy. 4 years old, and I'm like 180. Anyway, Jared King, welcome in here. It's great having you as always. Jared King, guys, if you want to know what it takes to put a successful channel together, there's no guarantees because Jared is a special type of person. He's a special storyteller, and he has God behind him. I'm telling you, this guy is motivated and led. But when you go to his channel and watch what's happening and how he addresses people, it's amazing. Jared King is going to be a legend on YouTube here. And I think his channel has no end to it. I think he's doubled, tripled his channel since I knew him. But I think it's amazing to watch your success, Jared. Thank you so much for being here. Outdoors with Big Matt. Yeah, I am. It's not hot peppers. Big Matt, we've got some troublemakers in here. You're too old for basketball. Sheena, I'm hurting so bad. I have a hard time falling asleep because I'm dying of, I can't take enough painkillers. Yeah, so 61 is not the new 30, guys. Hey, Emily, how you doing? Good seeing you here. Thunderstruck, great seeing you here. Oh, God, you guys are starting. Fairbuck Bricks, thank you very much for coming. And these are from shares, guys. If you would share this out, that'd be awesome, guys. My last video, last live I did, I had 12 shares. That did an amazing thing, guys. And if you don't want to, I certainly understand, but your sharing really does help. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. Your thumbs up, that's also really important if you haven't done that. If you haven't subscribed, I actually lose people on these chats. That's how motivating I am. It's like someone said, how many people do you get on a live? And I go, none. I just like interacting with them because they're so much fun. There are a lot of troublemakers in here. Honestly, there's a lot of crabby people in here. There's a lot of troublemakers and a lot of angry people like this guy right here. By the way, Gareth has these rally cars. I haven't even watched the last two videos. I can't wait to watch the last two videos. These guys are crazy. Gareth's right there. It's awesome. He's doing rally cars in Wales and stuff. It's amazing. Great to see you, Emily. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, here he is. What did I say? What did I say? Croatia. Here's Croatia. This is Aspie. And Black Wolf and I go back probably a year now. And he did a whole bunch of stuff. He does gaming. This guy is as true blue as it is. He's everywhere. He's a great supporter. This guy is international. He does a lot of gaming, but he is very supportive. And him and I always share each other's stuff out. Why? And when I see his stuff go live, boom, I'm sending it out. And he is a longtime friend of this channel. And I want to thank you for being here, Black Wolf. It means a ton that you are here today to share this day with us. We're here to have fun, guys. And, the way the chat's acting up, Deej, I don't know if I could ask you for some help. Can you watch Nez? And can you watch Mike? And would you please watch Gareth, the Band of Forgotten Whales? These guys are going to get a little out of control right now because I banned them from talking to each other. I don't think it's going to work. I just don't think it's going to work. By the way, guys, Deej has a huge family, has been doing stuff very well respected in her community, and is such a contributor on so many levels in her community. She does, I think she's doing bottle hunting now, but she does metal detecting, and I don't think she does a lot of magnet fishing, but she's been doing this. She's got such great connections, and her shows are always great. And she's like me, guys, just real world stuff, and it's just awesome to listen to her talk. Deej, thank you so much for being here. It's awesome having you. Thank you for sharing links, Nez. Guys, I cannot tell you enough about Nez. I can't tell you enough about 351. I can't tell you enough about Patty Fish. I can't tell you enough about Gareth, about Mike, all these people that constantly share the links out on this channel, which makes this awesome. If you can't stay, guys, I certainly understand. There's a million reasons not to be here today, guys. The fact that you're here, I want to welcome each one of you. And I love having you here, guys. I love having you. Thank you for sharing links, Big Matt. Thank you. Awesome. Yeah, he is, Queen. And, Queen, with they always say that the success of one person is based on the strength of another. And, Laura is always been that person. She is so strong, and she's so much of a contributor to the success of that and her own stuff as well, guys. But I've watched the shows morph. Now they're both doing stuff with it, and this is actually being embraced by their whole region. I think that's what it is, and it's growing because the stories are they're so southern, they're so real, they're so natural for what they're telling. It just putting all the pieces together and how Jared and Laura does it. It's unbelievable, guys. If you haven't been to their channel, it is amazing. It's amazing. And I can't, I've said everything I can. I don't think I can say it. Yeah, absolutely. I did greet you. There you go. You know, and Aspie changed channels. I never asked him why, but I think he still has the other channel. I think it's Aspie 93 or something like that. But I don't know why he started Black Wolf. Probably because it's more gaming. Why did you start that? Pub Rights, thank you for staying. Yeah, hit that like button, please, guys. Good. Thanks, Thunderstruck. You're not gonna. Yeah, yeah, it's guys. There when you have talented people and you have talent, you don't have to worry about stepping on toes and stuff. You don't have to. That's why I was sending stuff people over to Jared's channel when he was live too. Why? There is no competition, guys. It's all the same market, and you want people to meet each other. You want your family to grow. You want them to meet more people. And that way, when you go to their channel, you're going to meet those people as well. And Sheena understands exactly what that is. Everyone understands what that is. And that's why there's really no competition on here for the right channels, right? We all know what I'm talking about, guys. It's awesome to have these great people here. Let me see, going live, second star. Yeah, awesome. Awesome. Yeah, he is. He really is. And it's always been, thank you very much. Thank you so much. It's, guys, when you work with people that you respect, you can walk in there and implicitly understand that you're not challenged for stepping on toes or anything because everyone's got a job to do, right? What you're doing is with the respect, you give distance and give trust. And that's all it is. It's awesome having you all here, guys. Fantastic. Oh, Mike, really, seriously. Yeah, you guys want to see me eat a pepper? I don't want to eat a pepper. I don't want to eat a pepper. You know, well, look at these two. Look at these two. Look at these two. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let me see here. Yeah, both channels are awesome. If someone would share Queen Laura's channel as well as Jared's, that would be awesome too, guys. Let's get both of their channels out. They're both fantastically talented people. Joe C., welcome. Thank you for coming on in. I know I'm trying. Oh my God. Listen, you guys. Oh my God. You guys. Hey, Sheena, can you give some knuckles to these guys? They're getting kind of ornery. It's starting early though. See, it's like I don't know how to control. What's funny is, I thought it was going really well, and then the three combined, and it's going to go to hell in a handbasket. What happened, Johnny? I don't know. It started out really nice, and then it went up to hell. Bonkiea, thank you so much for coming on in. You should have a jacket, unless YouTube took it away. Thank you so much, Bonkiea. Kea goes in the middle of the night, guys, and I always visit her probably at 2 a.m. or something like that. It's awesome. I love stopping in her channel and visiting with her. She's a great person, great supporter, obviously, guys. It's middle of the night there. Let me see. Thank you, Sheena. I'm trying to catch up, guys. Oh, Tin Man Magnet Fishing, welcome. Trying to catch up. Thank you for sharing links, guys. Pay no attention to my channel support for another, or Johnny will make me put the hot pepper guys, right in the eyes too. Johnny doesn't have a lot of sensitivity. That's why he has no friends. It's like item number 18,531,999,000,000, blah blah blah. Why I don't have any friends. Nez is legendary. She is. Big Matt may be joining in I think Big Matt could easily join in with the trio and cause more trouble. I don't know. Hey, Bill, you have a great day, man. I'm trying to catch up. I've got so many comments. You guys, I bet you there's 3,000 comments, and you're trying to catch up. I'm trying to want to head into the creek. Welcome. Thank you for coming on in. Yeah, that's right. That's right, bud. You got that right. Thank you so much, Bunkiea, for coming in. Sheena, thanks so much for everything. Handicapped Traveler, thanks for being here. Trying to get to the liked and shared. Thank you so much. Ron's Lawn, Crystal River, thank you so much for being here. It's a new one in here. Thank you so much for being here, bud. Let me see. Thank you, Deej. Appreciate that. I really, really do. You know, guys, Johnny, you only got 2 people left. Have you talked them to death? Johnny, would you shut up? I have a stake here. I haven't started that. I haven't started that. I haven't done anything. Oh, God. Get the peppers on. So I know I should get the peppers on. Oh, my God. You guys are crazy. See, this is where the trouble starts, right, guys? Now, everyone, what are you guys, like lacking sleep and hungry or something like that? How did you get all angry and ornery? Hey, Jared, don't pay any attention to them. These guys are out of control. I still got a troll. They keep changing names. The more you grow, the worse. I know, Shane. It's crazy. I got people that are blocking my comments on comments on channels, and I don't know who it is, and I couldn't care less. But it's Huckleberry. God, great seeing you. I know. I'm working on it. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go to the bottom. That's it. I have to skip. Aileen. Let me see. Aileen, welcome. Amanda's Adventures, welcome. Thank you for sharing links. Vegas, Paranormal, thank you. Oh, you are trouble, dude. You are trouble. Don't make me crack some skulls. Sheena, crack them. Give them the brass knuckles. You know, Sheena's bad. She's bad. You get her mad, she's going to throw one of those steak bones at you and probably poke you in the eye. Hey, Catherine Vernal, thank you very much. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Welcome. Let's share your link out if we could, guys. Fantastic. Piggy in the house. Piggy Piddles. This guy served the country. Thank you very much for your service. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for visiting with you and Aileen, husband and wife team, guys. They're awesome. Thank you for sharing, Queen Laura. Great seeing you. Great seeing you, Vegas. I was just trying to say, oh, God, would you look at these guys? They're just, oh, God. Oh, my God. You know, I swear to God, is someone lacking sleep here? I used to like my chat. Now, happy Thanksgiving to you too. You know, and then it just got, we all got trolls. Okay, so I think I'm at the end. I'm going to go, you're going to go black screen. I'm trying to get my chat to catch up, guys. Let me see here. Yeah, we've got a really dicey schedule out here. Mike, you rock. I don't know if that's true. Mike gets kind of. Oh, wow! Stop sucking up, Mike. Seriously, what is this in chat? Unbelievable. I started to like you guys, and then all of a sudden this happened. I read issues of Grit magazine before. Come on. Okay, so you want me to eat a pepper too? The answer is yes or no. Because I have, guys, 3 Primatalis. And if these are anywhere as close to yesterday, when I got up to a 7, here's what I'm going to do. I'm stuffing them in my mouth at the same time. I don't want to eat them separately. I don't even want to do these peppers. They're that hot. Let me see. These are hot peppers. These, wow. Is there another timer? Nez, seriously? Seriously? That's where we're going? That's where it might, seriously? Sheena, Mike, oh my God. Listen, you guys. I know, you know what? I need to do something to control Mike, Nez, and Gareth. They're out of control. You ate butter. You're good. God, they're. Oh my God. Oh my God. Good luck catching me. I'm like a mole. You kind of underwater. You're kind of. You are. It's actually true. You guys are crazy. You're crazy. You're crazy. Swifty, eat. Okay, here, guys. Let me see here. I got to get my Zen mode. I gotta have peanut butter first. I want to tell you, I prepped the hell out of this stuff too. I'm really not looking forward to this. I'm not looking forward to this. What I do to entertain you guys, I'm going to make you wait. I don't like a lot. I don't like a lot of you. You know, I used to like you. Then I started reading. Some of the comments from the angry crew, and I'm going to make you wait just a little bit. I'm going to have some more peanut butter. Oh my god! 3 Primatalis, guys. I've done 3 Primatalis a whole mess of times. These are in a different world. I mean, these are in a class of their own. Hotter than crap. Oh, we've been waiting for hours. Oh my god. Oh my god. We've been waiting for hours. You know, Mike is going to be in like a coma in his car. He's go, what happened? I don't know what happened, officer. I was so pissed off that Johnny never ate the pepper after like 2.5 hours. Okay, guys, I'm getting ready. All right. Best bits and pieces. See how I'm delaying, guys? I don't want to eat them. They're so hot blood. How you doing, man? Good seeing you. Okay. Wow. Okay, get water. 1 second. 1 second. Got to get more water. Bourbon. Wow. Oh my God, guys. I remember yesterday or the other day. No, 2 days ago. I'm trying to get up the energy, guys. I'm trying to get up the energy. All right. These are the peppers. Now, oh, yeah. You know, I just want to tell you this. The reason I'm not doing it is just to get Mike pissed off. Witch nipples. That's right. They're witch nipples. Now, I'm going to pull I'm going to pull these off. And I'm going to stuff them in my mouth. I'm eating all 3 at the same time. 1, 2, 3. Why am I doing that? Well, I'm doing that because, guys, they were so hot that I can't eat the 3rd one separately. So, I hope you enjoy me bleeding through the rectum, and I think that all you are pretty angry. There's a few of you that are overly angry that need some anger management. I think that there's some of you guys that are just troublemakers, and if it wasn't for all y'all that are causing the trouble in the chat, then I wouldn't be being forced to, at this early point, doing this. I would be able to delay it for a lot longer. Oh my God. Oh my God. Here we go. Oh, oh my God. Ready? 3. Okay. I'm going to count them. 1, 2, 3. These are chocolate Primatalis. They're considered the hottest pepper. Some people debate that. Just ate 3 of them. They're ranked at 2.2 million. I'm at a 2. This is going to go like this, guys. Tongue engulfed in flame. Yep. Yep. Not just the sides. No. This the whole tongue. Whole tongue. Tongue's at a 3. Whole tongue is on fire. Top, bottom, sides, everything. Now, do you know how it normally just gets the front? Still at a 3. Tongue is burning at 3. Body totally calm. Throat totally calm. Stomach felt like nothing. Feels like nothing. Mouth nothing. Throat nothing. Stomach nothing. Tongue fireball. I'm at a 4. At a 5. At a 5. At a 4. Very much calmer than yesterday. One of those peppers was off the chart hot. I can do 4 if I can do this. If this doesn't get any worse, I can do 4. Yeah. Boy, I'll tell you, the side, the front, the side of my tongue is lava. Bottom and top are hot. Yesterday, everything was lava. There was not yesterday, the day before. Yeah, Bruce. Something about the pepper that I had the other day is, hey, Brit Outdoors, thank you for being here. We just ate 3 chocolate Primatalis. They're considered the hottest peppers in the world. There's, I'm sure, Pepper X. Bruce Cook, Bruce, tell them what you thought about Pepper X hot sauce. Didn't even get them up to a 1. Tongue stuck at a 4, 5, something like that. Eyes aren't too bad. Bottom of my tongue is hot. Very comfortable though. This is, I could do 4 peppers like this. Yeah, one of those peppers was off the chart hot, or 2 of them. Tongue, God, it's at a 5. I bet you my tongue's at a 5 out of 10. Nothing else, guys. Eyes are barely running. Nose is running, but nothing more than all day long here. so arid here. Um, so these peppers are roughly 2.2 million-ish. There's a range, right? So if someone says they're 2.2 million-ish, they could be, I don't know, 1.5 to 2.7. Mouth totally comfortable. Throat, nothing. Stomach, nothing. My tongue. That's what makes this manageable, guys. Is there is no fear that this is dangerous for me. This is easily manageable. Um, yeah, I can definitely do 4. Unless I get the ones like yesterday, and then I'm going to be through the roof, guys. Which makes sense because I always knew I could do 4. But those ones 2 days ago, I want to tell you, unreal. Tongue's at a solid 5. I have a feeling it's going to climb up a little bit more. Keeping my throat clear, I get gag reflex. Tongue is not as hot as it was the other day. It was a 7, I think, out of the other day. This is like totally manageable. Bruce has the best chocolate Primatalis. It's unbelievable. Hey, have a great day, Jared. Thank you very much for coming on in. Queen, thank you very much for coming on in. It's a pleasure to have you. It's an honor to have you here. Hey, all that fluff. We just ate 3 chocolate Primatalis. Did a lot of prep today, by the way, guys. I ate about a pound of spaghetti, maybe a little bit more, about 5 or 6 scoops of peanut butter. I had spaghetti last night, too, in preparation for this. The aftermath of the 2 Primatalis was nothing. There was a little bit of fire in the hole, but it wasn't anything, crazy. Not like eating 24 ghost peppers. That was, I could have just pulled my insides out. Trying to give a good reading of where I'm at. Mouth is starting to count. So it's not at an increase. It's at a 5 and decrease. A decrease. Great seeing you, Fluff. Fluff's such a great channel. Nets, how you doing? Great seeing you. Yeah, don't fear the Reaper. Oh, fantastic. Thank you. Great seeing you, Aileen. Such a great group of people in here. Yeah, really happy birthday to everyone. We've had pretty much 30 people in here. I think we had almost 40 at one point. Tongue is at a 4. It's over. Totally can manage 4 of these peppers if they don't get to like the first 2 the other day. It's amazing to see peppers, how varied they are with the heat, guys. First of all, I cannot tell you how great my moderators are. I can't thank you enough. Every one of you. I can't thank all the people that come in here that share me out. Sharing this stuff out helps make it worth it. This month alone, I spent about $300 on peppers from around the world. I've got another box coming in. This box here, got bugs. Probably has, I'm guessing, 50 peppers in it. This box is 15, and I'm betting I'm getting 100 and something tomorrow in the next few days. And when you see them, you're going to know exactly what they are. They're the worst of the worst, guys. I'm going to tell you something. This is the truth. Tuesday's burn, I think it was Tuesday. What's today? Thursday. Tuesday's burn was way hotter than this. And I had 3 today. Tongue is at a 2, going to a 1. Stomach, barely warm, guys, barely warm. This was a monumental success as far as me getting to 4, which I can easily do now. And then I want to get to 5. I think I can do 5 by end of next week. That's what my goal is, to do 5 of these. I'm going to tell you, with 5 of them, I'm going to be up at a 10. That's what's going to make this fun, guys. Oh, yeah, Deej. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that awesome? Vinco Games, thanks for coming on in. Thank you for coming in. Nez, thanks for sharing links. Deej, I want to tell you, it's awesome having you here. It really is. I can't tell you how much it's an honor to have you here. When I first started, I had 50 people. It's like 5,000, 6, 8, some huge amount of people. And she's such a legend in the group, guys, because of everyone knows Deej. Everyone knows Deej, 100% integrity, right? And she has such a strong community, too. Been around and doing it for so long. There's a lot of respect there in the community. It's an honor to have you here, Deej. Great seeing you, Nets. I hope you're having a great day. Huckleberry, awesome. Sheena, did you have to break out the knuckles and take care of Nez and Gareth and Mike? I don't know. Guys, a little bit of a disappointment today. I'd eat another pepper right now, except I don't want to waste them. I think what I'm going to do, I can't do it tomorrow. I'm having Thanksgiving at my house. I think what I'm going to do is when I get back Friday night late, I might do it at 4, or I might do 4 Saturday. I might do 4 Saturday, guys, and it might be early. Fire and all, yeah, you're right, Fluff. You got to come up with some interesting stuff. I got better ways to do this stuff. I think I've come up with a better way to do it with my computer. Guys, you'll see. I can do PowerPoint pretty well. The problem is that when I use my computer, I've got to program it. I've got to the PowerPoint and all that. And once I do that, I think it'll be a little bit easier to do with you guys, because I can put up my slide and put up a separate screen with I can have 2 different, screens. And then I can put up the ranking as my scores, and I'm going to rank them that way. Today was a disappointment for me, for you, because I thought I'd get up higher. This was 1/3 the heat of the 2. I want you to think about that. This is 1/3 the heat of the 2 I had on Tuesday. Guys, that's how substantial the 2 Primatalis were on Tuesday. It was off the chart. Off the chart hot. Right now, it's like thank you, Nez. Appreciate it. No, William, there's guys who can eat 150 Reapers, and they're going to shit their organs out, right? They're going to crap blood. That can't be good for you long term, number one. And number 2, when you get to be my age, and I appreciate the thought, but this means nothing to me. The only thing this does is allow me to explain the pepper experience. I hear people, this is floral and all that. Okay, I'll explain that to you. and are they going to tell you how great they are or how these are the hottest? Guys, you just don't know. There's a range with every pepper, and a lot of the peppers are not stable. They're hybrids, and you don't know what they are. They've never been tested. They give a range, but why do the range? Everyone wants to sound like they're eating the latest, hottest, greatest thing. The Pepper X thing is the exact same thing as that, guys. Oh, I'm doing Pepper X. Well, I'm never going to eat a Pepper X pepper because they're never going to be sold. And I'm never going to buy a Pepper X product. I'm just not going to do it. Bruce Cook did a Pepper X review, and it was the most underwhelming report I ever heard. Either the bottle was faulty and they didn't put any in it, or it's a joke. Mad Labs, cheers, welcome. Thank you for being here. If you would give me a subscribe, and I will follow through and follow you back. Adrian, and thank you for coming, by the way, Mad Labs. I appreciate it. Adrian is the guy that I just like. I met him on a chat. Very soft-spoken man. Says one word for every 1,000 everyone else says. I just love the man, and I appreciate him to no end. Thank you very much for being here, Adrian. It's an honor to have you here. Nez, you are very special. Thank you for being who you are. Let me see here. Yeah, happy Turkey Day, everyone. No BS. Thank you for being here. Guys, we've had people popping in and out. Mostly, we've had I'd say about 30 to high 30s in here today, which is pretty good. I was expecting 10, 15. But this was put together to have fun, right? To give me hell. The chat always gives me ridiculousness, especially if I go on and on and on and on. Then Mike starts teeing off, then Nez starts teeing off, then Sheena does the pile driver on him and gets him in order, and then Gareth jumps in. He's one of those mole guys. You can't even trust him. So they all get teaming up, and I have to ban them from talking, and that doesn't work too well. And then they get kind of surly, and they're the best chat people you could ever want to have. My chat guys is awesome. They're not only friends on here, they're supporting each other, but they make this channel great by having awesome chat, by being very involved, sharing links, sharing me out, in doing all the things like saying, hey, thumbs up and all that. It really means a lot. I was on Old Fart Gaming, by the way, guys. If someone would put on Old Fart Gaming, that'd be great. Put a link up. And I was on Newman Gaming too, NEWMANN Gaming. If you put that channel up too. Those two channels, I went to two of them, 15 people. Why? Because these guys get me. I get them. And we're very supportive of one another. And we're doing the same things for one another. And it's really special when you have a chat that's that involved, that when these guys come and they hang out and meet my family, you know what he said about you guys? He said, I have got one of the best families out here. I got one of the best groups of people out here that is just amazing. And, you guys are all adults. You do whatever you want to do. But you choose to come here, you choose to have fun, and you are fun, and you're just crazy. And that's the way it should be. That's what we're here for, to have fun. Great seeing you, Adrian. Bonkiea, thank you so much. Yeah, exactly right. And, Deej, I think you've addressed this before. It is that way. And someone said something the other day, and they said the haters will always destroy themselves, and they did. There's guys with 100,000 subscribers that do worse than me. These guys are the supposed to be the top of their game. They're dopes. Anyway, my point is, these guys all destroyed themselves, and I think one of them may be recovering. The other ones are flailing, and no one's ever going to come back. Everyone knows who they are now, and you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to call them out. You don't have to do any of that. What I did, guys, is I pulled back, recategorized, and focused, like Deej said. and you focus on your plan and you work it. They're going to take care of themselves. You don't need to get into that. It's just not worth it. Just do what you're passionate about. It exactly. Skipjack, Cindy. This woman can catch. This woman is into catching. She's not into fishing. She's into catching. Great scene here. So we ate today 3 chocolate Primatalis. Mike calls them witch's nipples. These are considered by many to be the benchmark, right, for hot peppers. You can say Pepper X, but no one's going to have Pepper X. Everyone's going to say, oh, this is just like the pepper. They don't know what they're talking about. And if they do, God bless them. They don't. So everything right now for wrong reasons, you gotta use bravado. I don't do that, guys. These peppers, if you say it's 2.2 million, there's a range, right? That's all it is. So it's not about that. It's about these peppers are considered some of the hottest. I don't care what the untested peppers are. I don't care what Joe Blow's pepper 19.5 x15. Oh, that's hot. Good, it's hot. Here's the real deal. These peppers are known to be the hottest. And Bruce Cook was nice enough to set me up with them. Those peppers I had on Tuesday were the hottest peppers you could ever want to eat. They were off the charts hot. I never get above a 2 or a 3, typically. I was at a 7 with 2 peppers. That tells you how substantial that was. And these, I ate 3 of them. I got up to a 5. I'm going to talk about how hot those were and stressing all of these peppers, guys. The ones that I had the other day, Tuesday, the same genetics. So what varies in those? The stress on the plants, the individual plants, that can vary. When they were picked, that can vary. So I don't really know what caused it. I'm not an expert on this stuff. But man, I'm telling you, whoo, I was lit up. I was lit up. And I think most of you guys in here, which are nothing but troublemakers, a lot of you, basically were enjoying me lighting myself on fire. No, I'll tell you why, guys. Mine are in the process of making themselves look crazy. Okay. As for Smokey, hey, something about gardening. Welcome. Smoky top seeds. I'm not sure. I'm maybe it's referring to something else. Clarify that if you would. Yep, haters do destroy themselves. Yeah, I am. And thank you, Dustin. Appreciate you dropping back in. Everyone takes care of themselves, guys. You know what? You know what? You find out people understand when they're looking at an asshole. They do, and these guys think, oh, I'm not. I'm special. No, it doesn't work that way. People figure it out really quick, and if you're an asshole, you're going to get outed as one. Period. And I'm sure some people think I'm an asshole, but I'm going to tell you what. For whatever that is, I don't care. I'm too old to care. I just do my thing. So, what's the schedule? Tomorrow, it's Thanksgiving Day. Tomorrow, if I get back to my campsite by 5 or 6 or something like that, I might do more peppers. I'm most likely going to do peppers on Saturday. And I may do 5. I may do 4. You never know. Today's experience was a letdown for me, for you. I was expecting to be at an 8 or a 9. And I was ready for it mentally. I was ready for it in the sense that, guys, I've been at a 12 out of 10. I've been at a 12. I ate 5 red Primatalis at the same time, stuffed them in my mouth, just like I did that one time, just now. And the most I'd ever done was 3, right? So I did it. And I want to tell you something. It kept on going up and up and up. And I had to learn. That was my growth experience right there. It was like, whoa, how do I manage this? And it was, is my mouth burning? One. Number two, I got to count down from 10 minutes to 1 second. At the end of 1 second, I'm done with my burn. And I worked through the mental process where I was absolutely fine. I just had to cool my tongue down. But I want to tell you, I was well over a 10. No panic. I have the actual burn of that pepper. I don't have them going in my mouth, but I have the burn. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't, yeah. Well, they can do whatever they want to do. Here's my thing. You can do whatever you want to do. And if you want to do your thing, you can do your thing. I'm going to tell you, your thing's failing. And all you got to do is let them do their thing. No one's fooled, guys. Everyone's pretty much the same type of person. So on a scale of 1 to 10, these peppers today, these are what I'm used to a Primotalii being. I want to tell you, Tuesday's peppers, I'll bet you those things were, I'm guessing, guys. I have no way to prove this. I'm guessing each of those was 2.5 to, they were so damn hot, guys. I felt it when I was chewing. I felt I was at a 2. And I'm thinking, oh my God, what's going on here? And it was nothing like that today. Nothing like it. It was pounding my tongue. Lauren, welcome. On our, guys, Lauren is on in the middle of the night, and I catch her every once in a while. She knows I love her, and I'm never going to be able to make all of her lives. But this woman is wonderful. We all know her. If you don't have Lauren Directo, you'll catch her singing in the middle of the night. I think she's in China. No, isn't she? Aren't you? I don't think you're in the Philippines. I think you're in China. For some reason, you were with Tinkerbell. And I don't know where Tinkerbell is. She's all over the place. Anyway, Lauren Directo is awesome. Big Don R, thank you very much for coming on in here. Thank you so much, Lauren. Happy Thanksgiving to you, Don. Don is one of my favorite people. We are blessed to have Don here this year. It was a challenging year for Don. And the whole entire community loves Don. I don't know if there's a person that doesn't love him. Why? Because he's Don. He's just like awesome. Awesome. I was just talking with him a little bit earlier today. Don, thank you so much for being here. Happy Thanksgiving. Guys, at my age, you realize several things. Deej, you can verify this. You realize what you don't know. You realize you don't need to know everything. You realize you don't need to be an expert at anything. And you realize that not talking sometimes is the best thing you can do. You just sit back and listen, right? But for the most part, you can share the worldly experience. I mean, my God, guys, by the time you get to be my age, you've seen, you can't even fathom at 21. Our 21-year-old can't fathom anything I've seen, period. There's no way you can explain it to him. So yes, it is very humbling because I have had a very blessed life. Very few people know what I've done and the people that I've been associated with, and I'm very blessed. I've had a very charmed life. Have I had some setbacks? Absolutely. Have I caused any of them? I don't give a shit, guys. I just listen. If you ask me a question, I don't care who you are. There's no salting it with me, and it's never going to be that way. And I want to tell you something. I was never, except for one time, I said stuff to people that they said you should have been fired. And the reason I wasn't fired because I was right, and they needed to hear it, and they understood and comprehended something. Right? We're not paid at a job, especially my level. You're not paid to agree. You're paid to improve the country, a company. You improve the products, whatever they are, organization, and improve the people. If you're not doing all three of those things, you're not good enough. And when you're in big boy shoes, you better have big boy game. So some people hated me, asked me if I care. I just don't care. So being humble is you come out of that alive, right, guys? And you realize you're okay, just the way you are, and that you don't need to know everything. It's great having you in here, Huckleberry. Sheena, no BS. Thank you for being in here. Lauren, thank you so much. Backwoods. Great to have you in here, Steve. Steve has got another channel, by the way, if you want to share it. The Stacker, the Misfit Stacker, I think it is. Steve, you want to share it? Please do. Love to have you share that. Steve is a guy I go way back with. I don't do a lot of lives anymore, guys. In chats, I just don't do it. I've got to focus on my goals now, and there are a lot. I have a lot. And Steve was one of the guys that is just, again, salt of the earth. I hang around with people that are great people, and that's what Steve is. Backwoods Misfit. If you don't know Steve, you don't. If you understand Steve, you understand me. We're very similar, very different. Thank you for coming in, Steve. I'm thrilled about this. Not very long. I started doing peppers. I found out. So, well, it's a long story, guys. Just a bunch of, I want to tell you, it's the most underwhelming. They don't like themselves. But I was introduced to stuff by accident. And I'm not going to say why, because I like to hear dopes make fools of themselves. And they always do. They seem to never forget that. But one of the cool things about this was I didn't know I could eat a pepper. I'd never had a pepper. I've never even tried a jalapeno. And someone sent me something. I did it. And I could do a lot of it. Imagine that, right? And then the jealousy caught up and all that nonsense. So I've been on YouTube for 2 years. I've done peppers for 8 months, a year out of that. I've been gone for a year out of 2 years, I think. Just taking breaks and stuff. So I'm guessing a year, maybe at the very latest. And I never really tried a pepper until 2023, I think. Isn't that amazing? Never. I maybe a Serrano. I had my coffee in 2022. But yeah, it's very sudden. Very sudden. And for whatever reason, guys, no, it's not true. Oh, you should have heard. You should have heard all the excuses, guys. They made it all up because they know everything. Not one question. They know everything. It's amazing. I just let them talk. It's amazing. It's amazing with all the nonsense. Guys, I want to tell you, it is fantastic to have you here. First and foremost, it is amazing that you spent your time with me. We've got 22 in the house, and it is going to get dark. I'm going to not cook the steak here because I'm afraid of the wind and stuff. But I want to thank each and every one of you, especially the moderators, guys. Take care of your moderators. Your moderators mean everything. And my moderators are the best you could ever have. And I'm going to tell you why. Number one, they want to come here. Number two, they come here and they want to contribute. They're a little sassy, a little angry, maybe a little bit undernourished. And some of them are kind of cranky. I think a few of them are mean. But when you look at how awesome they are, guys, it's amazing. They come here time after time after time, even when they're exhausted, and they put in world-class effort. I give them 100% executive authority to block anyone at any single time. And when I find out who's been blocked, I'm going to put them on an international block list the size of Wyoming. You know how many times it's happened? None. None. And it's because my moderators are all over the game. It's because the channel members are all over the game. They support the moderators. And everyone knows who I am, and I know who they are, because you can tell we have a relationship with all the people that are coming through here, guys. I know what you do. I know when you do it. All this stuff. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys. That's why I visit your channel. I don't visit you to go watch a toaster pop up or hear candy fall in a dish. I don't do that. Come there to celebrate you being passionate about what you do, and it's awesome to listen to that, guys. It's awesome. There's nothing better than watching a friend, although I would say that friends are many times your enemies, excel and do something they love and excel at it. I was talking about Jared King today, about his success. That's what I mean. That is excelling. Him and Queen Laura are an amazing success story. Sheena, an amazing success story. You look at Nez, the channel's doing awesome, very well respected. You look at Gareth, the most underrated channel on all of YouTube, in my opinion. His channel should have 10,000 to 20,000 subscribers easily. And why? We just got to get that right video. We got to get that right share. Got to get more shares, right? And get him out there. Abandoned Forgotten Whales. But for that point, guys, my wife can't even take me this long. I can't even take me this long. I don't have any friends. And the reason I don't is because I've always been alone. I've always been a loner. I've always had friends, but I always enjoy my time to think and do and achieve. And you're part of that success, guys. This channel, your contributions, all the stuff that you have been doing for this channel, guys, all the kind words, all the shares, the subs, the kind words in chat, the greetings, it all means the world. And for whatever that is, guys, I'm going to wish you a very happy Thanksgiving. And remember, for those that are struggling here, and I know there's some here that are really struggling being alone, tomorrow's going to be a better day. The season doesn't define you. The family member, the drama doesn't define you. You define yourself. And with this family here, you will always have a support network. This is drama-free, bully-free, everything. All the 8th graders can do their little drama in their 8th grade little food fight, and they can do it wherever they want to. I don't care where they do it. They can do it in their own world, and they can be the big man of an abandoned school. We don't do that. And everyone here knows what I'm talking about, because everyone here supports the same theory. Come here to have fun. And I go to your channels to have fun, and I never see any drama on any of them, because I'm sure you block them just as fast as I do. Till next time, guys, which will probably be Saturday morning, probably about 10:30. I got to work out. I wish you a blessed night or morning, depending on where you are in the world. We've had people from all over the planet here today to share this experience. Thank you, and God bless each of you. Happy Thanksgiving. It was a pleasure to have you all here today. Bye now.